Welcome back to Chicago Car Club. My name is Mike, and in this video we're going to be going over this super cool 1943 Volkswagen Kubelwagen Type 82. This is a 43. It is a actual Type 82. It's an original bodied car. It does have a swapped out chassis tub underneath it, which decodes to a 1959 Volkswagen. It does not have the original 25 horse motor, and it's got a 36 horse in it right now. But a lot of originality throughout from the Notek lights. And as we get around this, we'll show you everything that we see. We are by no means specialists on these cars, so please, if you have any comments, questions, anything we can answer, things that you'd like to see further, we encourage you just reach out, call or text. No pride in this at all. I don't claim to be a specialist on this. I spent a lot of time on the phone with Dave Crompton from Clio, Michigan. He is a premier specialist in restoration shop for these cars to confirm a lot of things on it. And what we did come to the conclusion of that this is an original body 43. And obviously the tub at some point was swapped out. Now this car came over from Germany. It was imported here at some point in the 60s is our understanding. I believe the work was done before the car came to the States. It ended up in California where it stayed with that owner up until we purchased it from them. So the car was brought here. It was modified somewhat to make it street legal. It was registered. This is a blue plate California car. You don't see the plate on the car right now, but we do have it. It says 43 Kubel. It will go with the vehicle. You see there the little gasket material kind of broke apart there, but fuel system's in great shape. It runs on its own fuel. You'll see the originality in this, and again, we're no specialists on these, but we always encourage feedback, good or bad. Original plate on the front, and again, the Notek lights are real, they're stamped. The rear is a cast case on it, which Dave helped us verify as an earlier production, which would go along with the body of this car. So the 36 horse engine, we believe, came out of between a 55 and a 65 Volkswagen. The gear reductions, as you'll see, we'll take the car for a ride, get it up in the air and show you everything. The gear reductions and suspension all appear to have been swapped over. I believe it's got the original steering wheel in it in great condition. The dash cluster in the center with the gauge is out of, we believe, a VW bus, which with the switches and the speedometer, and also it's been converted to a hydraulic braking system. Again, this car is street legal. It was registered in California for a ton of years, and pretty cool that you can actually drive this one. It's got tail lights, and yet it's still an original bodied car. You'll see under the back seat here, 6-volt battery. It does have electric start, obviously, and it fires up and runs really well on its own power. Again, a lot of the stampings in the metal and stuff, original, the fuel cell. It does have functional headlights and taillights, as we mentioned, which are operated by the switches on the dash. The top, I believe to be original. I don't know how this could not be original, but you tell me if you know otherwise. The top condition of it as well is really old fabric on there. It's a little ripped in the back, but it's in pretty well intact. You can see here, that's your body stamp number, again, which we were able to determine that this was built roughly in August of 1943. As you can see, that Notek light there is in the wrong spot. Normally that would be on the left quarter panel, but on this car it was moved to make way for taillights. Inside the engine compartment, again, non-original motor, but you see all the mounting points for the oil cans, the toolbox, the jack, all all the extra features. You can also see on the lid all of the hangers there for whatever other things hung in here. Now, we don't have any of the toolboxes and things like that, so we want to point that out. Taking it for a ride here. Again, it starts up. It really drives great. It tracks nice and straight down the road. It stops nice and straight. We'll even take it mildly urban off-roading here and a little bit of grass that we found. Some little hilly things to go over, but really a fun car to drive. Again, call, text anytime, 312-420-3696. Also, you know, we are always open to offers. These are kind of hard to price right now. Obviously, they've been all over the board. We've seen some sell for very high numbers. This is a very specific car, and, you know, in line with that, you know, we understand that our marketed price is kind of just going off the market. So we're open to conversation, and again, we try to be as transparent as possible to the best of our ability and our knowledge. And again, I'm no specialist on this car. You heard some noise rattling around there. I had the back seat lifted up when I was going there, and I'm by myself, so you hear some clunking around, but that again was just the back seat rattling back there. It's a great little driver. Handles well. Again, it tracks nice and straight. The braking is nice and straight. Kind of a neat history with the owner. He worked as a designer for Revell Model Company. Now, I don't want to make any assumptions, but Revell did produce a Kubelwagen Type 82 model, and the owner, he has since passed, and his wife wasn't sure if this was something he used to design the model off of, but kind of a neat connection there. Up in the air on the lift here, just showing you around. Again, we've got pictures. We can give you access to our Dropbox files if you want to see higher resolution close-ups of things. But the car is super solid. It's got Deca German tires on it. Don't believe the wheels are original because they're 3.5 by 16s, and I think these would have been 3.25 by 16s. But we confirmed the door handles, and I can't remember if they're earlier or later production door handles. But again, our conversation with Dave Crompton was very insightful. We almost made it to his meet this year with the car. They were hoping we would get it there, and I had some obligations with my family that didn't allow me to get there. But we had some great conversations, learned a lot about the history of these, and you know, the original things that would have been on them, and going through this car with him was a lot of fun and pretty exciting. We don't spray paint or spray bomb the underside of cars. We like to show them just as they are. You see some surface oxidation, but the car is super solid. Again, it sat in a California hangar, and interestingly enough, at the end here, you'll see a picture of this car in front of Tom Cruise's P-51 Mustang that was recently in the movie Top Gun Maverick. This car lived at the same airport as his plane was for some period of time. So anyways, we appreciate you watching. We look forward to speaking with you. Call or text us anytime at 312-420-3696. Thanks.